What it do, y'all? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You cannot afford to waste time. None of us can afford to waste time. Those of us who can afford to waste time are stupid rich or have no responsibilities at all. And those are the people that you probably need to find out how they got to that point. If you're the type of person who don't like to work. Dumb people probably finessing in some way, shape, or form and getting by. It's imperative for you to get off your behind and go do something. Somebody I know, I probably already talked about it, was asking them what they was doing with their life and how they was trying to get things together. And they said they was looking to get disability. Now, I know this person had tried working before and they had done some things and they didn't like working. And so I know this person personally. I'm just going to say it's my daughter. So she don't like to work and she was trying to get disability. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? What's wrong with trying to work and all this other stuff? Can't really recall the conversation, but ladies and gentlemen, I know that she don't want to work. I didn't want to work either. When I was working, I didn't want to work. And as I look into it deeply enough, I say it's not the fact that I didn't want to work. I don't want to work for anybody. And the more I look at it now, it seems like it's more of a form. It really is a form of slavery because you feel obligated to get out here and kill yourself for $1 when most of us who don't know how to manage their money feel like the world is against them. They feel like they're not getting enough. And then I'm looking at other people's finances and I'm like, yo, I make more than them. How they doing this? And I don't care. If I know them well enough, I will ask them, hey, man, how you affording this? I know I make more money than you. I feel like I do. And then sometimes it's like, well, I got a side gig and this is what I do. I do this and I do that. And my wife does this or my spouse does that. Or I got a, little trust fund here. Or it's never what you think it is. It could be something that's outrageous, but we don't know how these people are making this money. But for those of us who don't have trust funds, who don't have a side gig or just, going, doing the everyday rat race 9 to 5, folks, you're going to have to find a way to make it better for yourself. You're looking at other people and you're wishing that you had it better, but you're not trying to make it better. You're not doing any research. You're not doing anything. I've ran across a whole bunch of people that had side hustles forever. And I knew these people was prosperous in their thing. I knew a guy who was cutting hair. I knew a guy he played the church organ, or not the organ. They don't do organs anymore, as far as I know. He played the church piano. And I was like, because I asked, where you getting all this money for these cars and stuff? He was like, man, I get X amount of dollars every Sunday. Then I get paid extra when I do events. So and then other churches would call him to play and he would get paid for that. And I said, you get paid to play the piano? He said, yeah. And then another guy was doing floors and doing artwork and like, you never know. And it's simple. It's there. And then the thing about it, all of these people who had their side hustles, they was doing something that they liked. They was doing something that they enjoyed doing. And you have to find a way to jump into that circle. And you can't jump in a circle. I mean, because you might want to cut grass. You might want to play the piano, but you might want to do some artwork. You might want to do floors. But if you're not able to do that, find something. You can't do what other people do all the time. Find where you fit in and jump in there and get it done. Make it happen. Work is what it is. It's for us to get money. It's for us to gain finances. It's us to trade labor for funds. So you're going to have to do the same thing. No matter what's going on, you're going to have to do the same thing. Some way, shape, or form. Make it happen. That's all I can tell you to do. Make it happen. I'm working on mine. You can work on yours. And I hope you got something out of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.